It is so much going on, but I ain't got nothing to do with it.
It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on.
It's Monday, and you know what that mean? If it ain't about me, then I'm a Kiki. First on the docket, and I'ma talk shit. I'm a sugar honey iced tea. Do you wanna sip now? Period. I said what I said. Now move along, bitch, before you get red. P.O.P. You can't sit with me. Come on, girls, let's get
Messy Monday.
Oh shit.
Monday.
Whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on.
Hey creeps, and welcome back to Messy Monday. As you already know, you can't sit with me unless you are P.O.P. and that is pretty on purpose. How you doing? Today, bitch, jail. Everybody is going to jail.
Jail. Period.
It is the 8th day. It's almost Martin Luther King's birthday. We supposed to be coming together, kumbaya, and holding hands and worshiping and stuff. What is going on? Wanna fight and hate and hurt each other, but I don't like it. So, but before we start, I just want to say shout out to y'all for making it through the first week of 2024. Baby, if this is what it has in store, my God. My God. So I want to go and give a shout out to my friend, and that's Fawn, whatever.
Hey, bitch.
Thank you for having my post notifications on. You were the first to comment on my Twitter page, and I greatly appreciate that. And ride it out for me, baby, because the Old Navy ain't nothing to play with. So you guys, please go over to his page, show him some love, like a post, follow, whatever the case may be. Just say, hey, bitch. It don't matter because we support each other. All right.
Hey, bitch.
Okay. Let's go and get down to the get down, and that is y'all's favorite part, and that is the shit, the sugar honey iced tea, because y'all, little Stain is some shit. First for the sugar honey iced tea, we have Bow Wow. I don't know what the hell done got into Byron, but he need to sit his little small ass down. Byron done went to the internet, y'all, and he decided to post, I wish my baby mother got ran over by a mattress. Jail! Go to jail!
Jail. Period.
Wait a minute. Who the fuck? How the fuck? Why the fuck would you say that? Now, I understand we get in arguments. We have disagreements even. We even say I want to slap the shit out of you. But a mattress?
Jail. Period.
That is insane. But he goes to finish it, not Joey, the bum bitch. Y'all don't know. And he was so frustrated that he couldn't even put the word no correctly. Now you need, listen, Byron, you need to be careful what you say because the tongue is a powerful thing. Now I understand she might have pissed you off or child support might have raised, because to me that sounds like child support done went somewhere you didn't want it to go and then you got to pay more out your pocket and you're pissed off. But it don't make it right to say you want this woman to get hit by a Mack truck. Now, I'm all for disagreeing and not liking each other, but wishing death. Jail!
Jail. Period.
He needs to go. Bow Wow, you got it. I wonder what the kids gonna think when they are of age to read. My God. All right. Well, if it ain't about me, be careful when you cross the street. Next case. Next for the sugar honey iced tea, we have Dearra and Ariella. I think that's how you pronounce her name. If that's not it, we're gonna just say ex-boo. Let's make it messy. I don't know if y'all remember, this is from like a while back of last year. Dearra was friends, associates, whatever the case may be, with ex-boo, right? When she was friends with ex-boo, ex-boo had a bae named Jazz, who's now allegedly Dearra's new boo. So what make it messy is, like, how long was you messing with Boo Jazz when Ariella and that girl was apparently messing around? Was y'all sneaking and creeping, sucking and fucking, punching and munching? What was y'all doing? Because now when you and associates stop hanging out with each other, now you with her ex-boo. Jazz. And so y'all remember Dearra came out and she had said, oh no, it wasn't like that. We weren't really friends. It was just business. But remember, the girl showed her texts showing that her and Dearra, it wasn't just no business relationship. It was more than that. She showed all that. So around the end of the year of last year, November, Dearra had posted her end of the year clips and her boo Jazz was in the pictures. So I'm guessing the ex didn't like it. So around the end of last year too, the ex ended up going live and this is what she did.
Yeah, I'm gonna go live and I'm going to give y'all the real. I'm gonna talk about some things that everybody keep asking me about in my DMs. So every time I go live, we're gonna really get into it. I'm ready to tell my story.
So y'all already know Miss Dearra is Miss Catty Cathy, Miss Shady Sarah, and she gonna always clap back. So she came back and she said, it's about to be completely a new year, and I'm saying it once again, leave all the BS in 2023. We don't bring up old habits, old people, and old situations. So please, if I left your ass in another year, and for some reason I'm still on your mind years later, it's time to let it go. So please leave me and my name in 2023. Jail! 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 Jail!
Jail, period.
How the hell you gonna tell somebody when they need to let something go when you the one that's dating they ex-boo and you got the ex-boo in a messy way? Now let's be real about the whole fucking situation. If that girl, Ariella, would have done this to Ken, let's say you and Ken was on something rocky and y'all broke up, but this girl was around doing your makeup, doing this, doing that, and then when you and Ken bump a little roll and you turn around and her and Ken dating, oh baby, please. DK4L stands would have been down her fucking throat. Miss Thang would have been deactivating every page. Bitch, she couldn't sign into a social media if it was the other way around. You backhanded that girl and that's what you did. Stand on what you did, accept what you did, be accountable, and just say, I fucked up. You betrayed and hurt that girl and you trying to tell her to let it go. Bitch, I oughta... Jail!
Jail, period.
So then, the ex-boo, Ariella, she came back and she liked the comment. And not only did she stop there, mama said, okay, baby, look, it's time for me to talk. Some people just really deserve their ass beat. And bitch, see, that's what the fuck I would have been on. Because how the hell you gonna tell me to let some shit go and you did what the fuck you did? Bitch, I should have beat your ass when y'all first popped the fuck out. That's when I should have beat your ass. I should have beat your ass when you was over there trying to sneak and geek and say it was just a business relationship between me and you could do what the fuck you want to do. Bitch, I should have beat your ass then. But I let you have it. It's really crazy how a bitch do you wrong and play victim. And it's you who wrong. It's weird as fuck. Who raised you, clown? Shit could happen 10 years ago. If I want to talk about it, bring it up, scream about it, bitch, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm like, you motherfucking right. Bitch, if I want to do, say, speak, think, whatever the fuck I want to do, bitch, it happened to me and I'm gonna speak what the fuck happened to me. So then, Dearra will come back and do cease and desist. Bitch, I wish the fuck you would. Bitch. Jail!
Jail, period.
Who the fuck is you to say you gonna send me a cease and desist order to say what I can talk about, what I want to talk about? Bitch, and you the one that's sleeping with my ex? Bitch, girl, you better shut your ass the fuck up. I will spit in your face when I see you. Then you gonna be doing a restraining order. Fuck wrong with you? Girl, you know the fuck what? Some of y'all got the nerve. Some of y'all got the audacity. Some of y'all got me fucked up.
Okay, so like I was saying, like, I moved on with my life. I'm much happier now. Like, I'm sane, I'm not sad, I'm not depressed, I'm not any of those things. Like, I don't care about what's happening around me. Well, I'm not gonna say that. I don't care about what's happening in my past and people trying to make it about the present. Like, I don't care about it no more. Like, it is what it is. Like, everything happened in the past does not matter today. If that makes sense. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna let people be who they are. I'm gonna let people be who they wanna be. I'm gonna let people do what they wanna do, because at the end of the day, people gonna do what they wanna do anyway. I wash my hands with it, and I'm happy. I'm just happy. So I want everybody to just literally leave it in the past and let's move on.
Well, we gonna leave it at that. If it ain't about me, let's keep eating this. Next with the Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we have Flo and Carena. When I tell you I am so tired of talking about these two, can we stop putting them on the docket? Because look, enough is enough. We had already discussed that these two had fallen out over being a punching bag, and baby, now come to find out, they in the studio together around the same time. So I'm guessing they working on music together, but the messy part of the situation is, don't y'all remember when he told Noonie that they was gonna make a song together? So now you over here finna make a song with Carena? And then didn't Noonie just post a picture on her thing too, putting up groceries, and then she was in the studio? Is she being petty to them because he told her he will make a song with her and they being petty to her? Like, what the fuck is going on? What's going on?
Jail, period.
Flo like that toxic shit. He like that type of carrying on. He like it. Carena, look, next time this shit happens, because it's gonna happen again. Next time it happens again, please don't come to the internet. I don't give a fuck if Crystal and all them in your ear tell you to bring to the internet. Don't come to the internet if you just don't go back like you did this time. Leave us the fuck out of the motherfucking group chat. That's what you do. Because it was a slap in our face, FOE face, and Noonie face. Bitch, you slapped everybody because one nigga slapped you. At this point, y'all just tell me what y'all think in the comments. Hey, Flo. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. And it is what it is. Everybody go to jail. If it ain't about me, let's keep eating this. Okay? Next with Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we have Will and Olivia. Will, jail. If any of this is true, Will is going to jail.
Jail, period.
Because Olivia ain't did nothing but sit there and be faithful from what we know. Done gave you 2 beautiful children. She doing the same damn thing Carmen did. The same damn thing Carmen did. Y'all women got, Will fine, baby, but y'all women got to stop getting pregnant by these men, expecting them to live married lives when they are not married to you. And then they got careers they're trying to accomplish as far as like music. And I ain't putting it on the women. The men need to stop getting in these relationships, getting these women pregnant, thinking that they can just keep doing what they want and want the woman to sit down. Nah. You help create this family right along with me. So if I gotta put my stuff on hold, so do you. So there's a girl that was on Twitter by the name of Your Lonely Star, and she had videos and things like that to prove what she was saying. So she was saying allegedly that Will was asking her to send him videos and pictures and things of that sort. And she also said he allegedly was sending her stuff as well, you know, of the good piece of meat down there and everything. Videos too, allegedly. So then she also went further and said that Will had already told her he had done this before with other women. When he would go out to LA, he was allegedly having sex with the girl who was allegedly Future's secret baby mama by the name of she a Greek freak or something like that. I don't know, don't quote me, but I think that's her screen name. And so, you know, she was sending Olivia the messages, telling Olivia, because she was like, you know what, Olivia's been faithful to this man, and look how he doing her. But if you know she's been faithful, then why did you even accept the videos? See, some girls be sneaky. Some girls just want to see if they can fuck up a relationship to come back and tell the girl. Y'all, men, y'all just be so easy. It'd be so crazy. It'd be so crazy.
I know how to pick your brain without me even knowing information, and you gonna tell me all your information because you like you gonna just tell me it, like, so my snitch on they selves all the time, like, so I'ma let my chat, and then it's gonna be daddy time with the receipts and the da-da-da-da and the peoples, and it's just how it look. I'm telling you, I'm gonna let them hang themselves, like I promise you, like, and then let you keep thinking like, how you know this? How you? Then you's gonna tell me everything like, come on, woo. You snitched on yourself already. You ain't give people snitching. It's too obvious. It's too obvious. It's too obvious. You don't gotta expose shit, cause shit gonna expose itself.
Exactly.
Like, and the person gonna expose themselves by just actions. Now you sweaty. Now you nervous. Now you hot. Now you tweeting. Now you this. And what's so crazy is, motherfuckers be thinking like, I don't be home, right?
Yeah.
I'm home all the time. I just like to post. I like to get in my car and ride and smoke. Yeah. I can't smoke in my house with my children in the house.
Right.
And I can't smoke in my building because it's a non-smoking building.
Right. You don't want to get kicked out.
So I don't want to get kicked out. So me smoking and driving is something that I like to do. Right. Being home, I'm always home. I have to be home. I do work at home. Exactly. What the f? I make money from home. Maybe if I go to the studio because I can't yell in my apartment, because I got 2 children, it's not a place where you should be in the house and fucking recording and yelling while you got kids and neighbors. Right. So you can get noise complaints. Hey, if you got this as a career, then it's been your career before you was a YouTuber. So all of a sudden now, you got to stop your career because you're a YouTuber and be in the house. So if I'm in the house, as I'm supposed to be in the house, how am I going to still do what I'm supposed to do for my career? I'm supposed to shoot videos. When I'm going to shoot music videos in the house with the fucking YouTube safe setup, what I'm going to do? The same background and theme in the house? I just want to know. Do you want me to exploit my children? Like, do you want me to keep showing my kids every moment while we trying to be grown and free? Like, is that what life is now? Like,
now to me, it's giving. Olivia wants a family. She's always saying she wanted to be married and, you know, have her family, but he gave her that promise ring. So baby, if a man gave me a promise ring and not a engagement ring, I already knew what was going on. Just by hearing that, it sounds like Will still wants to live that single life. I'm finna be a rapper. I got this to do. I got that to do. But baby, let me tell you something. You know, I fucks with Will. But let me tell you something. You should have thought about all that before you start popping these children in her. When y'all have children, now your life is for them kids. Yes, you still gotta work and do what you gotta do, but it slows down a lot of stuff that you had planned that you can do when you are single or in a relationship with no children. But I don't know, I hope we can get past this, but it is what it is. If it ain't about me, but let's keep keeping, okay? Next for the Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we have Blueface versus Soulja Boy. But it looks like this little situation might end up in a little scuffle, because, child, they have been popping on the internet back and forth, back and forth. Now, y'all remember the last one when Soulja Boy told him to meet up, but Blueface went, Soulja Boy didn't come, whatever the case may be. Soulja Boy was calling him federal police, all that. Well, child, Blueface done went to one of his concerts, and I don't know how he got that man plaque. I don't know if it was in one of the studios they were recording and he just did it, but it was disrespectful, and this is what he did. So I guess Soulja Boy done synced it and Soulja Boy done said this.
Oh my mama, man. Fuck all that internet, fuck all that playing back and forth, fuck entertainment, fuck music. Let's die. Let's meet up and die. Let's die ASAP, nigga. Let's meet right now. Whenever you see this live, just DM me the Addy. We gonna be through there. Let's shoot it up. Let's shoot it out. I'm ready to die about this shit, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. I don't want to make no songs. Let's just shoot it out. Whenever you see me, have your gun ready. Yeah, let's meet up and die, man. Let's get this shit over with. As soon as you see this live, fool, just DM me wherever you at. We gonna spin through that bitch. My mom. Let's shoot it out, my boy.
Jail, period.
Yeah, I know what's going on. The circus is circusing. What is it that Blueface be doing to be intimidating these men? I just knew Soulja was finna do this.
I hop out, I start shooting. Bow, 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 bow. Shot the nigga. Bow, shot his ass. Bow, 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 bow.
But I don't know, child. It is what it is. I guess we gotta see if they really gonna meet up in these streets. Soulja said, bitch, he ready to die. I'm like, sir, die? Wait a minute, can we talk this out? I don't know about let's die over this, but we gonna argue, we gonna fight, but die? need to be beefing. Can we go vegetarian, vegan? Can we do pescatarian? Something but beef? I ain't trying to beef no more. But it is what it is. I'ma let them do their thing. I am just a spectator if it ain't about me. I'm starting to like blue, F-A-C-E. Next ad. Next for the Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we have Hector versus Tokyo Tony. Well, it looks like he is upset because Tokyo has been going on interviews and she's been speaking down on his name and it's not sitting right with him.
He has 10 bitches. She's one of them. He says they're the Hectors and they're his wife. He puts this in his story. She's the first one on the lineup of his hoes. He has his arm around her neck like some boy thug or something. Well, she's much more than that. And he stamped everybody's name on their chest. Hers was Renee. I said, oh, that's where the name fell off at. And then the rest of them, teeny tiny mama, woo, woo, woo. So the kill to the story is I text her and I told her I was proud, I was happy.
So child, he went to his Instagram story and his main page and he said, it's funny how my ex-own mother be sending me videos playing her own poo nanny, but be on the net speaking down on my name. Say no more, lil' mama. Now, me, I'm thinking like, okay, so if she wasn't speaking down on your name, would you have still been accepting those videos? Because why are you telling us now when she said that first one, you should have said something then. So was you looking at the little videos? Was you enjoying the little videos? Send the video. Let us see the video or it didn't happen. Come it up and let us see because I don't believe it. I need to see proof. She going to jail.
Jail, period.
Both of y'all. Because both of y'all sneaking and creeping. I mean, if you like a little cuckoo pussy, you like a little cuckoo pussy. If you want a little panther, a little mountain lion, you know what I'm saying, whatever, a little leopard, then that's what you want. But why didn't you tell us this before now? Well, I don't know. If it ain't about me, let's get in this, okay? All right, y'all, that's all I have for the Sugar Honey Iced Tea. Let's get into this mess. First on the docket, and the docket is small. We got DDG and Hallie. Child, we knew. We are not surprised. We just didn't know if it was a boy or a girl, and that's what we got it wrong. We said a daughter when this whole time it was a son. So Hallie and DDG finally came out, and they let the world know that they had gave birth to a beautiful baby boy by the name of Halo. But let's be clear, we was not desperate to know. So we weren't desperate. We just already knew. We weren't desperate. We was just saying, look, y'all trying to keep it a secret and you're not doing a good job at it. That's all it was. It was just, girl, you thought y'all did a good job. But y'all gotta stop. Come on now, dating a man who just can't keep a secret and you thought that we weren't gonna find out. This man gotta tell everything, any and every and all things. Well, anyway. They've been posting, and this is what DDG has let the social media see.
Silver spoon kid, I know Halo don't want for nothing. He crying, his mama coming, she's stronger than Wonder Woman.
The forest with the baby. Jump out. Just get that as some food.
Y'all already know what it is. Me and Hallie had a baby together. I wouldn't have chose no other person in the world to have a child with. We learning. She's a great mom. Like, it's crazy. She's amazing. Like, it's like, I don't know what it is, but I don't know, man. It's just being a new dad it's been a great experience. It's been very, very fun. Another thing, I seen him come out. I watched the whole thing. I was honestly scared because, you know, I was like, man, I don't really want to see this. You feel me? But I'm like, damn, at the same time, bro, like, I don't plan on having a million kids, you know, maybe one or two more, but like, I'm probably not gonna see this again. So I went down there and I looked. It was the craziest I ever seen in my life, bro. Listen, I have a newfound respect for women. Like, as a dude, bro, we really got it easy, bro. I couldn't imagine pushing a baby out my pee hole, bro. Like, after seeing that, bro, I'm like, oh, man, this is crazy. I already feel like a professional already. Like, even last night, he peed on me. My son peed on me 3 times already. Like, he just peed on me. I think it's because you put the diaper on, not to put his business out there. When you put his diaper on, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta put his little wee-wee down or whatever. But he peed on me 3 times already. And I don't even be mad. Like, it'd be cool. I'm like, it's all good. You know? Changing diapers, like, that was probably the most thing that I was scared of. Changing diapers, bro, he be doodling a lot. And I change his diaper and it's fun. Like, it's like a video game at this point. And I don't know. I don't plan on showing his face, or, you know, she don't plan on showing his face. It's just too priceless. He's great looking. Like, think of a handsome kid, handsome child, newborn, by the way. No features ain't even fully developed. Just think about it. Think about the most handsomest kid in the world. Blend me and her looks together, but think of him as being the best features of us possible. That's what he looked like. He's a beautiful baby and healthy baby, you know. Thank the Lord Jesus Christ. That's all, you know, that's all that really matters. That he healthy and he able to live a great life and stress-free. So yeah, y'all, I'm a dad.
Well, I'm excited, and I'm speaking longevity over the both of them and their relationship and their new family. May God bring them peace and happiness and just a growing healthy baby and a loving, non-toxic relationship, child. Cause we here now. So yeah, that's that. We knew, now we can hush. If it ain't about me, thank you, cause now we can hush about DDG. Next we got Cat Williams and all the comedians. Now, if y'all think I'm finna sit here and go and dissect everything, I'm just gonna put it from beginning to end. Cat went on to Shannon's podcast. He said what he said, and what he said is what he said. He called out everybody from their mama, their daddy, to their friends, their children. Bitch, everybody. And I mean, nobody was safe. Everybody. Bitch, motherfuckers was catching strays. You hear me? So, I'm just gonna play the parts that stood out to everybody, and it is what it is.
Cedric told you when you asked him, did you steal Cat Williams' joke? Yeah. He said, it don't line up. How it don't line up? He thought that I was just a no-name comedian and that he could take this joke and nobody would know. Right. The issue was that I had already done this particular joke on BET's Comic View twice. Right. It had done so well on BET's Comic View that they had made it part of the commercial. So part of the commercial of make sure you tune in to BET was you seeing me doing this joke. So this is not just a random joke. This is my very best joke, and it's my last joke, and it's my closing joke. Okay. 1998, I'm doing this joke. It's on Comic View. Cedric comes to the Comedy Store. He watches me in the audience. He comes backstage. He tells me what a great job I did and how much he loves the joke. 2 years later, he's doing that as his last joke on the Kings of Comedy. He's supposed to be singing, dancing, and telling jokes. That's why he's called the entertainer. Right. We found out he can't sing, can't dance, and doesn't write jokes. He did 4 comedy specials. They're so bad, Shannon, they're not available on Netflix or Tubi. Can I say that again for the audience? They're so bad that they're not available on Netflix or Tubi.
You don't think Sam's a good comedian?
The world doesn't think that, sir. I have 12 comedy specials. Him and Steve had already apologized for me, so I gave him a pass for a decade. Why would you sit here and be like, I saw Cat 30 times, and Cat didn't do, as I stand before you, Shannon. I would have bust Cedric's stomach. There was nothing that would have kept me from one of these in that patch right there. Like, are you kidding me?
This is the joke that Cat Williams says Cedric the Entertainer stole from him. We are going to do a side-by-side, beat-by-beat comparison as well as a little research to get an official answer to whether or not the joke was truly stolen or just a little similar. Cat Williams' premise: black people listen to their music so loud that they can't even hear it when their car turn off. Cedric the Entertainer's premise: black people could fly a spaceship to the moon like a 72 deuce and a quarter. Now, the first obvious similarity is that they both start out bouncing to music the same exact way. The next obvious similarity is how they are turning the wheel. That's almost identical, but Cedric the Entertainer is turning it a little wider because he got a bigger spaceship wheel. Now, this is where they part ways, and Cedric the Entertainer could probably maybe say, my joke is completely different, because Cat Williams has to get out of the car when it stops to get it back started, and he starts directing traffic. However, Cedric the Entertainer cannot get out of the spaceship because, he'll float off into the empty void of space, no gravity, no oxygen, you get the picture and all of that. However, he does mimic the directing traffic part. So he's still kind of on the same story beats. But that ends here, because the climax or biggest punchline of Cat Williams' joke is when he had to give the car a push and hop back in, start it up, and start back riding, listening to his music.
What up, y'all? What's up? It's I want to address this Cat Williams thing one time, man. I saw people on there really commenting about that. Look, I have no idea what this brother is talking about. That joke is over 30 years old, close to 30-something years old. I did the Kings of Comedy in 1999. Probably had been doing that joke 6-7 years before that. I don't even know if Cat was doing comedy then. So, again, he's a talented brother. I have no idea what he's talking about. I've never seen Cat do a space shuttle joke. So, there may be something that he believes is true. I've written a lot of jokes. I've had a lot of comedians steal my jokes as well.
Jail, period.
Had a lot of comedians steal my jokes as well. So I understand if you feel, slighted by that, but that's my joke. That's my joke, dog. Driving space shuttle to the moon, cigarette, cutie pie rocking in the background, parallel parking the space shuttle. It's my joke, dog. So that's what I believe it to be. So, all right.
You were originally supposed to play Cat Williams' character.
Yes. And Cat Williams was supposed to play my character. And somebody said, no, we want you to play Mike.
The thief Santa Claus.
Right. And then, because Cat Williams was going to be the Santa Claus.
Right.
And then, and they switched it over.
Right.
Because when I auditioned for Mighty Mike.
Right.
So when I went in there to audition, I'm at the toilet. When Cat Williams went to use the bathroom, that's the line I had to use to audition. So they switched it up. So I was like, yeah, I can do this Santa Claus role Friday, but I didn't know that because I did my role like in 4 days.
Right.
They shot all my stuff in 4 days. I went back to Birmingham, came back out because they changed the ending. Did you know that?
Right. No, I didn't.
No, the ending where they got to fighting or whatever. The ending was me Santa Claus giving out presents to his kids.
Right.
So the test audience didn't like the way it ended. So
he told you the story about when the movie came out. Where did he say he watched it? At home. He wasn't even at the premiere. You telling this man, you stole that. Oh, so he could get his name in the same sentence with a great one. It is sad. He was just that bitter when we were shooting it. He told everybody, it should have been my role. Everybody on the scene. Why do you think no cast member has ever said anything?
He couldn't have played that role like you. I thought he was.
Sir, no one. Why no? He was with KD. He beat up Terry Crews. Why nobody know this story? You talking about in Hollywood? They switched off roles. You take this and he. What? So Ricky Smiley knows this, and I don't know why he would lose a child and come on the air and start lying. That's why people believe in rituals right there. It's because, well, why would he lie? I don't know why liars lie, but I can tell you this. We auditioned in Los Angeles.
I went out to audition for Friday After Next as Money Mike, not the Santa Claus. And that is the honest God truth. I had no reason to go on there and to go on Shannon Sharp's show and lie about any of that. That's what I auditioned for. I guess when Cat Williams did it, they added the whole pimp twist to that character, which was actually a better decision and made it funnier. Cause ain't no way in the hell I could have executed that role like that. And I'm glad that they made that decision and they put me in a Santa Claus role, which was actually perfect. So when I got back to LA, they said, hey, your role has changed. You're gonna be the Santa Claus. And here's the Santa Claus suit. Put it on, and here's your lines. Sat in the trailer, went over the lines, went over my stuff with Cube, and the rest is history. Had no reason. I just want to clarify that. Had no reason to lie about that. And then there was no contract ever that in agreement with the first Sunday movie, because that was a whole different production directed by who just directed my Netflix special, David E. Talbert, about me playing Bernice Jenkins. That's something that David called me personally. David and Lynn are fans and have been fans of my work for a long time, and it was like, we want you to play Bernice Jenkins, and you know, and here you go. And that's what happened. And I went out there and shot that in one day, me and Red Grant, and that was a lot of fun. Right. And it had nothing to do with Cat Williams' contract or whatever. So I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like, I respect Cat. Definitely disappointed that you have to get on the air and explain something like this, but you know, the statement about Ricky Smiley's not funny, I've been sold out since 97.
That part. He was so egregious, not now, then. He was so egregious that, and Hollywood has never heard this in 100 years. He was so egregious, I put in my contract that I won't work with Ricky Smiley again unless he's in a dress. Now, what was Ricky Smiley's next movie? Was it First Sunday? Did he wear a dress in it? You bet he did. It's in my contract.
Why would you put that in your contract, Cat?
That's where he's a believable actor.
You know, first of all, I just want to say, you know, we shot that movie over 20 years ago. So, you know, people have different perspectives, and it's been a long time. You know, as far as, you know, specific things, you know, Cat was 100 on a few things. Most of what he was saying, a couple of things, you know, I just want to clarify. When we bring in a new, you know, comedian, we do have them try out for different roles. So Ricky did give Money Mike a shot. But when we saw him and, you know, we kind of saw how he moved and how he was, you know, auditioning, we decided that he would be a better, you know, Santa Claus, which was, to me, the perfect casting. When we saw Mike, damn, I call him Money Mike. When we saw Cat, you know, when I saw him, I just knew that he was perfect for Money Mike. And, you know, Cat, you know, said he wrote his role, which, I mean, the role was written, but he enhanced it. This is why Cat was so dope in the movie. You know, Money Mike had a small role, you know, about as big as the Santa Claus role, but when we start filming, he was giving us such magic that we kept expanding his role and giving him more to do because he was on point. You know, when we shoot these movies, you know, for one, the scripts are fire, or they wouldn't even do it. The scripts are laugh out funny. But we shoot the script, but once we get what we need from the script, we let the comedians ad-lib, riff, you know, play with the words, do their thing. You know, we give them a take where they can, or 2, 3 takes where they can go off and do what they feel. You know, sometimes it makes the movie, sometimes it don't. You know, when somebody gives you jewels, you want to try to make sure that makes the movie.
Why Earthquake not in movies? Cause he's illiterate. He can't read. And they found that out when they gave him a show and put the cards in front of him. Like, all of these dudes are co-entwined and they share secrets, and this is the age of truth. And the truth doesn't need to be scared of the fact that people tell lies. I've taken 46 comedians with me on the road. 46.
Okay.
I'm not the comedian you can give that to. I only put on comedians that are funnier than me. Anybody that ever told you differently was a fat Faison liar. There's nobody like me in the business.
Faison just caught a stray.
Faison said that getting a Netflix special is easy. I have 12 specials. Guess how many Faison got? 0.
Chimp Williams. Chimp Williams. But it's so funny how many people think this dumb, stupid mother is spitting truth. But that's the internet, I guess. You guys want to believe in something so bad. I guess you left God and now you believe in chimps like this. Who's an actual chimp and you're not listening to what he's saying. He's actually calling for help. He's calling for help. None of this says lines up with nothing.
Most comedians don't get booed enough. I mean, this is how you end up with a Michael Blackson who's a real African doing a fake African accent. Okay, this guy is mad at me. All I did was give him the best advice of his life. Remember, he was wearing dirty dashikis. And I told him he needed to dress to be in the position that he's trying to say that he's in. And if you're the African king of comedy, sir, there's actually comedians in Africa doing comedy. If you're going to say that, you got to go to Africa and get a school, dude. Everybody got, you got to put in some work. And these guys, they take my advice. They change their whole persona. And then they hate me for it. And generally, I'm just too big to comment or make a statement about it or do.
Frustration with Cat Williams comes from, you keep pointing at Hollywood. Hollywood this, the white man, this, and this. When do you take responsibility for your actions? You had the shot.
Cat was in that position at one point.
You were the guy.
Yeah.
You were set up to be the star. You didn't show up to work. You fucked off promo shoots. You fucked off your promo fucking trips that they had set up for you. You became a risk to the studios, which is why the studios stopped fucking with you.
Why was he a risk?
He chose drugs.
Oh, okay.
Take responsibility for what you chose and say, you know what? I got to fix me, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to stand up for comedy. So when you say Tiffany Haddish doesn't deserve or isn't really a comedian and these other women have worked hard, which they have. Shouts out to Melanie Camacho. Shouts out to Lunel. Shouts out to Leslie Jones, who are all underneath the umbrella of Cat Williams. Cat Williams, have you ever used your platform to fucking bring the people that were under you up? You haven't. So because you haven't, don't shit on those that now are. I've used my platform and I brought my guys and girls up. The brand of Kevin Hart is a brand that's expanded so far, whether you like me or not. My presence in comedy will forever be felt because I'm a fucking boss.
He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to L.A. and in his first year in L.A. he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definitions of these words. You didn't know? Yeah, Kevin Hart purchased it, so he's now doing Comic View. That happened at the same time that they gave DC Young Fly Hollywood Squares. Where? Yeah, because they tell you that there's no gatekeepers, but we keep seeing the same people open the gate. Didn't Kevin open the gate and let Tiffany in? Ain't he now opening it up for... Don't such and such open the gate? What do you mean ain't no gatekeepers? There's 100 gates out here. Would you? Everyone I've seen got a keeper. I know so many things I shouldn't know, and they all.
Hey, Kev, you didn't say nothing to Cat Williams when he did a 3-hour interview talking slow yesterday. You didn't put a shot clock on him.
Well, do you entertain the circus or do you watch it, Perk? Which one do you do?
So tell me about never said thank you. So what's up with you and Steve, man? Ain't nothing with me. Well, Steve stole my material on his show, so I had a beef on that. On what show? When he was on his the talk show he had, and he did all my Halloween material one Halloween. I'm watching. Somebody called me and said, "Man, homeboy doing your material." So he did my whole Halloween run. And I know he didn't think of it. You know, this is true stuff that really happened to me. And so my thing is, you don't have to do that, homeboy. Right. So, you know, you made enough money. You know, you made enough money. You did enough. You know, why are you on my material? Right. You know, what's that about? You know, and then, you know, people want to jump up. Oh, he didn't know. He didn't steal your. So, yes, he did. Yeah. You know, so, you know. And so that there's no need to do, no one else has did that. So this was on his talk show. Which talk was it? TV talk show?
His TV talk show.
Okay, this was the one he had on NBC just recently.
Whatever, yeah. The one that damn, who took his show from him?
Kelly Clarkson.
How can Kelly Clarkson take your show, homie?
Hey, brother.
Damn.
Do you consider yourself a king of comedy? Where does Kelly?
No, they consider that. Like when after Bernie left. Them same three guys I'm telling you about, the Kings. Yeah. Right? Because DL is the greatest. Yeah. There's no DL slander gets tolerated. But they came to me. I was supposed to be the fourth king. I got the offer.
Then what happened?
But I turned it down.
Why?
Because you shit on Bernie. And I know the truth. You think I'm gonna let you shit on Bernie and then come get me? I'm the next king? Fuck you. Why? Because the whole time Bernie was here, you was acting like you was funnier than him. The reason you was supposed to go last is because it was your tour. Tell the truth. It was Steve's tour. Not it was going to be called the Kings of Comedy. It was Steve's tour. These are the guys opening for him. Of course you got to close if it's your tour. That's why it was such a big deal. But you couldn't do it because you can't beat the best.
Because when I was little, I had like a little stuttering problem. Yeah. I could never get on the school bus in the morning. It'd be like, excuse me, is this the school bus? Bus driver look at me and drive off. So I told my mom, I said, Mommy, no. My mother said, I know, stop spitting on me, boy. I know, don't spit on me no more. So the next day, we went to the bus stop, and you know, my mom said, boy, go ask that bus driver what you normally ask him. Like, hurry up, go home, hurry up now. So I did, you know, I said, excuse me, is this the... He's ready to close the doors again. My mother jumped away and said, hey, how come you don't let my son on this bus? Bus driver said, because he always teaching me.
He on the corner waiting on the school bus. The school bus pull up, open the door. He walks up, asks a question. Bus driver closed the door and drove the fuck off. Next day, same corner. Brother on the corner, bus driver pulled up, opened the door. He did it again. Bus driver closed the door and drove the fuck off. He ain't got time for this shit here. Oh, he mad now. He go home and tell my auntie, ain't this a bitch? This shit is wrong. I'm going to school with you in the morning. And I wish that bus driver will drive off, but I bet it's gonna be some smoke in the city. Oh, she took my little nephew, put him on the corner. She went in the bushes and hid. School bus pulled up on time, same corner, opened the door. He did it again. Bus driver did like this, closed the door, Monty jumped out. Hold on! Black son of a bitch! What's your damn problem? Deny my son his education. Bus driver jumped off the bus and said, hey. He was teasing me.
Jail, period. If it ain't about me, let's kick it next. Okay. All right, that's all I have for Messy Monday. I bet y'all like, so damn. No, bitch, we did all the other stuff for the sugar honey iced tea. Deal with it. All right, if it ain't about me, let's kick it next. Okay.
That messy, that's what we want. That messy Monday. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on.